Welcome, Mirra. What are you looking forward to about the tournament this week?
I'm always excited to come back to Rome and play against in front of Italian people. And last year, my singles performance wasn't that great, but I'm just hoping to play a bit better this year because I love the tournament and the atmosphere. So I'm just super happy for the tournament to start soon.
Hey Mirra, I saw you posted on Instagram Conchita's record here. What's it like to have a coach who has such history? And I'm curious also, could you just talk a bit about your Uno games and just what you do behind the scenes when you're not playing?
Yeah, of course, it's super special to have her by my side. I just a couple of days ago, I just found out that she's won this tournament 4 times in a row. So it's I think it's a record. I don't think anyone has more titles in Rome in a row than her. So it's pretty nice. I hope that she's gonna share some tips with me how to do the same. And of course, it's super special to play here. And I'm just gonna try to, be close to her. And yeah, in our free time, we like to play Uno. We also try to rest and kind of, be relaxed. But most of the time, we just play Uno or we talk.
Hey, Mirra. How has the success that you had on the hard courts in February and March sort of changed how you think about yourself, and do you notice a change in how people treat you, either other players or people around the game, and how has it been adjusting to all of that?
I would say that I don't really feel the change in myself. I think that I'm still the same old Mirra. Either I won the tournament or no, and I think, well, the players on tour, I feel like they're also treating me the same way. I mean, nothing's changed. I think maybe they would treat me differently if I would win like 5 slams, but it's not the time yet. So, so far everything just stays the same.
Hi. Talking about the tips about Conchita, from Conchita, which tip she gives to you about to control nerves? And how much difficult is for a champion like you, which already wins so many things, everybody's looking to you, your future, and for sure you have your ego, which say to you, yes, you are great. How much difficult is to control yourself and the will you have to win so much?
Well, of course, she shares some experience and some advices on how to deal with nerves or with pressure. I'm not going to tell you what exactly she said because otherwise, it wouldn't been that special. So I'm just going to keep it to myself. But we talk a lot, and of course, it helps me a lot as well. I can feel the difference when I practice or when I play the match. So I'm just going to try to use it as much as I can, and we're going to see if it works or no. But I would say that it starts to work a little bit.
Hi, Mirra. It was a funny moment in an interview you had in Indian Wells where it didn't seem like you were certain that you were a top 10 player, even though you definitely were. And I'm curious, given that you would probably describe yourself as a perfectionist, have you had to learn to not pay attention to certain stats, or do you just measure success differently?
I would say that I try to not to pay attention. I think I'm still in top 10, but I just try to not to follow and to not to think about it because me personally, I feel like it's easier to not to pay attention to what's my ranking and what are the positions and how everything changes or moves. So obviously I know that I am probably still in top 10. I checked a week ago, so it was still like that. So yeah, I'm just trying to not to pay attention to what's going on and just do my thing and do it the best way I can.
Hi, Mirra. Have you forgiven Ons yet for the prank she played on you?
Have I?
Forgiven Ons Jabeur yet for the prank?
Yes, I had to. You know, she's been super nice to me after that, so I didn't really have a choice. I had to forgive her because otherwise I would feel bad after. So you know, I just needed a couple of days before I forgave her. But we're on good terms now.
You saw through her immediately.
What?
You saw through her immediately. You knew that.
Well, I didn't see through her because she covered her face, but Dasha Kazatkina, she was sitting right next to her, and her face, like she was almost laughing. So I was like, I was not sure if that was for real, but you know, after that she started really, you know, moving her body and making it seem like she cried. I was like, oh my God, okay. And then after that, she started to scream and I got you. And so after that, you know, it was. Nah.
Have your expectations for yourself and the pressure you've put on yourself to win matches, tournaments, has that shifted at all? I mean, you're still so young. Happy birthday, by the way. Still so young, and you have a lot of time. But have you started to think like you want things sooner?
Well, of course, I want things to come to me sooner, but if I want them to come, it doesn't mean that they're gonna come. You know, I have to work hard and I have to do something for it. So I'm trying to work hard and, you know, to do everything I can. Sometimes it doesn't go my way, sometimes it does. So I'm not gonna put pressure on myself if, you know, I don't win the tournament I want to win, for example, this year, because I know that, okay, I have time, and I know that if I'm gonna work hard and do everything I can, it's gonna come. Maybe not now, maybe it's gonna take a year, maybe 5, maybe 10. I don't know how life is gonna go, but I'm just gonna take it slow, and at the same time, I'm gonna try to enjoy, and then we're gonna see how things are gonna go.
You play well on all surfaces, even grass, which is hard for some players at the beginning. I'm curious, what's like your ranking of surfaces, like in terms of your favorite to least favorite?
Well, considering how I played on grass last year, I would have to put grass on the last place for now. Maybe this year I'm gonna try to change. I'm gonna try to change the order, but I would put probably. Okay, if we take this year, I would put hard court, clay court, then I would put grass court. For now, I keep it like this.
In other years, the player would be above?
Well, maybe we're gonna see how these clay court tournaments are gonna go. Maybe, you know, clay is gonna end up on the first place. We're gonna see.
Just wondering what you think about electronic line calling on clay. Do you like it, and do you think they should also use it in Paris at Roland Garros?
Well, I heard that on Roland Garros they're gonna use line umpires. So I don't know. I like the electronical calling because it's kind of, you know, what the system says. You just go with it, and you cannot really argue with that. And it's just easier for me to not to pay attention if, you know, if the call is right or wrong. So yeah, I think on clay, of course, it's a bit different, but me, I don't know. I'm not really picky with that. If they put line umpires, I'm like, okay, we play with line umpires. If they put electronical line calling, okay, we play like that. So me, I'm just, I don't know. I'm not really picky with that. Whatever they do, I'm fine. Thank you.